Hello YouTube, welcome to Global Gaming 101. This is Jacob here, bringing you a newer, updated video, and a just straight up beast video on how to record console gameplay, but in high definition for cheap. I don't know how I'm going to figure out the title name. I do not want to think about it right now. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, alright. Now, I had a older video on the YouTube channel Xbox Kitty Productions on how to record console gameplay easy. Let's just say I was pretty proud about that video. I was expecting the most 25 views. But things happened. Things happened where I got over 100,000 views. Really happy. I don't think I'll be getting the same amount of views this time because, you know, things happen by luck. So yeah, I am going to show you how to record console gameplay in high definition, and this is my room. The previous video, they would always talk about, why was your computer in your sister's room? And that's the same exact computer from January 2010, and it's currently August 1st, 2012, or sorry, 11. Alright, I'm going to split this video into a couple chapters. Chapter 1, which is what we're in right now, is the introduction to the product. Chapter 2 is how to record it normally in high definition. No, I'm sorry. Chapter 1 is a capture card and how to download the software. Chapter 2 is how to record it in regularly in high definition. And Chapter 3 is how to record it for PS3 gamers and HDMI. And Chapter 4 or whatever, I lost track because I wasn't paying attention. The last chapter will be the chapter on how to record it in HD with a slower processor, like 2.22 gigahertz. Dual core is a minimum speed. Alright? So this is the program you will need, or not program, but the hardware. The Avere Media, Avere TV HD DVR. It video captures in HD, PCI, I think it's Express, whatever that is. It fit perfectly. It comes with a low profile bracket, but I don't have a miniature PC. I have a tower. So let me open up this bad boy real quick. Let me sit down my camera, and you can look at my Xbox, which person commented it as a blow dryer fan. Yeah. But in all actuality, my computer is a lot louder than my fan. Alright, so this is the box that it comes with. Alright. And it's only $100. It's actually cheaper on the internet. I paid $106 for this. Instructions how to install it. It's a little card. And their outdated program that can be used to install if you have no internet access. And this is the thing it came in, or the card was in, for no static. And then this thing right here, it comes with a, hold up real quick. Let me pick that up. Alright. So it actually gives you a converter piece, component, S-video, and composite to HDMI. And there's two HDMI ports in the device. There is a, put that aside. In fact, you can actually see here, because it's the same. It's named the same. There's a port called HDMI, as you can see right there, and then there's a port called AV. Put it back. For the converter piece, you want to use the AV ports. For a standard HDMI source, you want to use HDMI. As I put it back into my box, which the box is actually, can actually cut through it. The piece, I don't know how to explain it. The box wasn't really built good. Built secure though, trust me on that part. Alright. And this is how it works. So I'm gonna be getting an HD splitter and another HDMI port for another HDMI cable on Amazon soon. Actually in a couple days. So you want that HDMI port connected to the back of your PC. Alright. And I'm gonna give you a link in the description. I'm probably gonna do a mega upload for this version of Air Media, which is actually the 3D version. Well, not 3D version, but it supports 3D capturing. So if you got a 3D monitor and you want to record in 3D and you're using an HDMI cable, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to open a Air Media Center 3D edition. The 3D edition is not included on the disc, so you can go ahead and download this one. It's a lot newer, and the old one was orange and white. This one's all blue. I used to always use the old one, but this one actually gives you even a better performance issue, or a better performance, not issue. We'll turn it on. To the comment of the blow dryer issue, I am almost offended. I honestly don't care about the noise. Plus, I installed my games to the hard drive. So it picked up the HDMI signal right here, and it supports 1080i. But if your computer's not that fast, you don't want to record in 1080i, because 1080i itself. See, look, 1080i right there does it in 30 frames per second, and when you record, it'll go down to like 20 or 15. So you want to do 720p, unless your computer is like top high performance in the CPU area. The GPU area doesn't really matter at all, which is a shame in my story, because I have a stronger GPU than a CPU. All right, so let me sit down on my chair real quick. So we can go ahead and manage the settings. So you want to click on the home button over there, and there would be a bunch of little cool icons. I will full screen this for you. And you want to click on the little wrench or the screwdriver thing, and you want to go to capture. The old one, it used to be TV. So you want to do configure HD input source, which is the second one. Configure recording, which is the first one. And you have, ooh, they've actually added some. Alright, so they've actually have MPEG-2, AVI, H.264, iPod, iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV. MPEG-2 is the preferred choice, and you want to edit that real quick. The bitrate, I believe, is in kilobytes per second, and 2500 kilobytes is about 25 megabytes a second. I think it's a little bit underneath, because 1024 kilobytes, which I actually can do on a calculator right now. So it's 2500, am I correct? 2000, or 25, sorry, 25,000. 25,000. So it's probably in bytes, so I don't have time to configure that. So it's on 25,000, and then the audio sample rate is at 48,000. You can leave the audio fine, everything's fine. Although the resolution is originally going to be 1920 by 1080, and the bit rate's probably going to be at 30,000, but just go ahead and change that to 720, and I'll go back to 25,000. Save it, and then you want to click on the home button over there. Then you want to click on the little camera, and then the Xbox should show up, and you can full screen it if you want. And to unfull screen it, you go like this, and you can go back. And right here, this little menu thing right here. Thing focus. I disapprove on the focusness. Well, anyway, there should be a red record button down here. A red record button, photo snapshot button right there. And then on the side there's 3D options. There's a real 3D option, there's a C3D option, and the 3D settings option, which is right here. Oh, this video is going long. Alright, and display mode can be in 2D, 3D, red crayon, and then micro, whatever, 3D, which I believe is, actually I don't know what that is. Alright, so you can just click record and it'll do an HD. But if you have lag issues, you could use the program called Fraps. And this is also for the PS3. This is, if you're using HDMI, and if you want to use HDMI, you need to have Fraps. That's the only way you can record in HD. And in Windows Vista and 7, you'll get a little message. And then you want it for the general settings on Fraps. You want to have, I hate this focus. Alright, monitor arrow desktop. DM, or DVM. So yeah, and then you can minimize that. And you want to change the resolution to whatever you want, screen resolution. And typically you would have to go all the way down to 720p. But in my case, 720p lags, so there's a way around that. Alright, so if I'm gonna get out my calculator. So if your computer is having speed problems and you just can't play the games you want and record them, well, here's an option for you. You can select half-size recording on Fraps while having it on full screen. And if, like, 720p lags for me, but if you do it on full screen in 1080p, alright, figure this out. So here's the resolution, 1920 by 1080, half size. Let's take 1920 on the calculator. 1920 divided by 2, that's 960. So it's 960 by, and then we'll take 1080 and divide that in half. And I already know what it is, but I'm just going to do the math for you. It's going to be 960 by 540, I believe. So 540p, which is actually lower than 720p, and you can upscale that. So even running a higher resolution while previewing it, you still can get good recording done. And you can do that on any resolution and figure out what your outcome resolution will be, and it would be good to go. Now, you want to have Fraps running first, and then you want to open a Vera Media Center 3D edition, and I will actually do a preview for you. So the numbers popped up as 60, whatever. "60 frames per second. And if I'm recording in 1080p half size, that's 960 by 540, which is okay, upscaling to 720p, because the PS3 version, not the Xbox, which I'm happy about, but the PS3 version of Black Ops runs in native 544p, which is only 4 pixels difference from recording in half size. And just so there's no fanboyism involved in this conversation, and no misleads or anything. Yeah, I'm not a fanboy, and I'm not dissing on the PS3. I'm just saying it still would look great, and that upscaling isn't really that bad. Alright? Now, as we go here, I will do a preview of Modern Warfare 2. Not Black Ops won't be my example, not Modern Warfare, well actually Modern Warfare 2 will be. Not Grand Theft Auto 4, not Splinter Cell Conviction, The Beast game, and not my beloved Halo Reach. Those are a couple of my favorite Xbox games. So I'll go ahead and do the preview video real quick for you, and there we go. Thank you for watching.
30 seconds. 42-1. This is Chester 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s, 4 harms for the section. Stand by for SEAT, over.
Solid copy, Chester. Go get him.
Good tone. Fox 3, Fox 3. Good kill. Hornet 2-1, you're cleared all the way in. Good luck. Out.
Hornet 2-1 copies. 2-2 copies all. 2-3 solid copy. Going in hot. Roger. Guns. Guns. 2-2-1, good effect on target.
All snipers, this is McTavish. Stand by to engage. Stabilize.
Roger.
All snipers, clear to engage. Shift right.
Shifting.
Stabilize.
Ready.
On target.
Shift right.
Shifting.
I see 4 hostiles on the next tower.
Hang on.
Shepard, get those fighters to cease fire immediately. That was too close.
I'll try to buy you some time. One man in a gulag doesn't mean much to the Navy at this point.
Bloody Yanks. I thought they were the good guys. Ghost, cut the chatter. Stay frosty.
Second wave going in. Stand by. 10-8. 2-1 touching down at target. 1 is deployed.
Go!
5-3 going into over. Sniper cover over. 5-3, this is 2-1. Solid copy on hold.
Target at 9 o'clock. Cover me. Target 2 foot. Animal. I got a runner up on the wall. Left on north. I have a target.
Roach, cover me.
Rover. Contact at your 12 o'clock. I got eyes on.
Cover me.
Copy.
2-1
Go up in the
position
roof
for
of the
gunfire.
two-story building. Copy, 2-1, landing target on the 2nd floor.
2-1 copies. Got a tally on 6 tangos. Inbound hot.
Robot. Cover me.
Hannibal, contacted you at 11 o'clock.
Roach. Target 10 o'clock. Sheriff. Hostile. In cover by the low wall under that barbed wire. Got eyes on target. Roach. Tango taking cover under the barbed wire by that low wall. Got him. Hannibal. Target is Oscar Mike. I don't have a shot. I'm out.
Cover me. Movement on the roof of that 2-story building. I have a target.
Target breaking from cover.